Hello everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses, the Ashen Blue Lion Wolves. In the last part, we explored the monastery in preparation for meeting up with our reinforcements, and in this one, we will be doing a paralogue, the Face Beneath. In order to get this paralogue, you need to have recruited both Mercedes and Caspar, and do note that it's not available on the Crimson Flower route. So if you side with Edelgard, you won't get this one.
Professor, Mercedes! What are you two doing here?
We were just talking. Why do you look so flustered?
Haven't you heard? An Imperial army was spotted near Garreg Mach.
Oh, do you think they came to scout?
Maybe. We could probably take care of them if that's the case. But I heard the Death Knight is out there.
The Death Knight.
Is that a problem? Who was that again?
Don't you remember? He's the guy who abducted Flane. We fought him a bunch of times after that. Right, Mercedes? Oh, is something the matter?
No, it's nothing, really. Now's probably not the time, but I was just thinking of my brother.
You have a brother?
Yes, but we have different fathers. He was a year younger than me.
Why'd he suddenly come to mind?
You see...
Quickly! You must prepare for battle. The Death Knight has been spotted in the sealed forest. He only has a few troops with him, so we planned on taking him out with just the knights, but we can't guarantee that reinforcements won't arrive. We would appreciate your backup, just in case.
The Death Knight. I have to go.
Mercedes, wait! I don't know what's going on with you, but...
No, I have to go see him.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah, we can't let him get away. I'll help Mercedes find the Death Knight. You go gather the others and meet up with us, Professor.
Alright, so there we go. So that is our mission for this mission. We're going to be taking on the Imperial forces, apparently being led by the Death Knight, and they're in the sealed forest. Ooh, I wonder what they're doing there. Are they trying to trap us again? They might be trying to trap us again. Why aren't we more wary? Alright, so here we go. There are a bunch of beasties. Snap baskets. Caspar and Mercedes spawned all the way over there. Yeah, those two are going to spend this map separated from the rest of the group. So that is going to be problematic. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and get my preparations taken care of, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
Emil, wait! Don't go! Take your helmet off, please. Let me see your face. It really is you under there, isn't it? I've been searching for so long.
I finally caught up with you, Mercedes. You're faster than you look. But I'm here now, so you can give up, Death Knight. ...
Don't forget your lines. Oh. Well, shit. Yeah, okay, so I wasn't expecting that many enemies, but we can handle this, no problemo.
I'll comply.
Let's see, Dimitri, you've got a gambit that hits multiple enemies. Oh gosh, why is it so inaccurate? Yeah, I don't feel comfortable trying that. But I might not have another option. Manuela, what can you do? Assault troop.
It's now or never.
Oh wow, even that missed. Oh, good grief, I must have had a very bad starting roll. Alright, new plan. We are going to... Okay, yeah, Happy can't miss.
I'll
join too.
Happy's got this.
Don't let me down.
Ah, yeah. Way to go, Happy. So, yeah, lots of enemies to deal with on this map, but a couple things to keep in mind is that, well, first and foremost, since Caspar and Mercedes are completely separated from the group, and you get a game over if either of them get taken out, our goal here is going to be to reunite with the pair as soon as we possibly can. So, to achieve that goal, let's see. Oh, I forgot to set my adjudants properly. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, we'll make it work. Okay, let's see here. But, with that in mind, our goal for this paralogue shall be to reunite with Caspar and Mercedes.
Appreciate it.
Way to go, Yuri. Yeah, let's just leave. No, let's go ahead and let you pull those armor knights. You can probably take them both out. Let's see. And Happy, one unique thing about her is that, her personal ability makes all of her attacks effective against monsters. She can break any shield. I think I've already mentioned that. But, regardless. With the idea of keeping, reuniting with our lovely separated folks, we're just gonna have to push through one side, and then we'll sweep up the other. I'm not too sure which side is faster. This is my first and only time having done this map, so I am in the dark about it. Yeah, well, at least Gilbert was assigned to the right person.
My strength is in the servant.
You know, Dimitri, for a High Lord, you're not very fun. And ooh, those look like Dark Knights up ahead. Let's go ahead and equip Nosferatu, since Boyleth has the ability White Magic Avoid equipped. But yeah, and then as for Mercedes and Caspar, they should be safe as long as you do nothing with them until you get closer. The Death Knight won't attack them at all, and the monsters nearby, they're in. What's the word? They're programmed to only attack when an enemy gets in, or when someone gets into their range. So you don't need to worry about that. Alright, and let's see, we do have Mercedes as a Grimory, because she's been one of our active units. So hopefully she can keep Caspar safe. And I did give Caspar some equipment.
Flee, and I will not chase you. Challenge me, and I will have no choice but to fight.
Right, then what are you even doing here? Like, seriously?
What did you expect?
Aw, yeah.
I fight and grow stronger. Only now.
Well, you haven't been fighting per se, Felix, but it's good that you're getting stronger. And I should probably be more lenient with Yuri's Levin sword. For some odd reason, I just have a very tough time getting arcane crystals for it. Or, yeah, the materials needed to repair it. So, gotta be very wary with that. Oh, rat baskets. I ran out of Nosferatus. But we pulled both of the Dark Knights, and Boyleth is safe. Let's see. And that reduced defense for a turn, so we're gonna have to work around that.
Allow me to demonstrate.
I must lead them
I
well.
really love the way Trickster uses magic, so it's such a shame that that Tricksters don't get any extra uses for spells. Such a pity indeed. Now let's go ahead and attack from here. Hey! Happy can double an enemy. Never mind that it's the slowest enemy type on the map, and virtually anyone can do it. But she can do it!
You're done! What's next?
Just like that.
And in hindsight, it probably would have been better to have Annette go for Wyvern Lord rather than Dark Flyer. It is more useful for her offenses to be a Dark Flyer, since her spell uses reset every chapter, rather than having to use rely on a weapon that I'll need to constantly repair. But Annette's strength growth isn't insubstantial, so she'd theoretically be able to get more. She'd be able to theoretically deal some decent damage even with iron or silver weapons.
Prowess is meaningless without resolve.
And you have plenty of it, Constance. Just stay out of the sunlight. Oh, why do you keep moving up there? Okay, next, let's get Dimitri up. And... sorry, sleepy more. Okay. Alright, yeah, we don't need to put Balthus in range. The fact that I boltinged one of them is probably going to cause the others to charge at me. Okay, so it's just those two. Let's see, we don't need to do anything with them, so let's just end. Oh, never mind. Okay then, new plan. We'll have to watch out for the ranges of these demonic beasts, because they are spoopy. Let's see. Yeah, definitely not a good idea to have Trickster Manuela. She definitely want to be a bishop or a Grimory, so that way she can have double warp uses, because that's pretty much all she's good for. Warp. And it's skipping a bit. Oh no! I hope that's not showing up in the final recording, or at the very least I hope it's not interrupting it somehow. Because that would be bad. Seriously, I thought that was resolved. Why does it still keep happening? Okay, new plan. We're gonna pull the sniper with Balthus. And we're going to... yeah, let's heal up Boyleth. And then I suppose I should dance for Balthus, or rally him with a net or something. And instead I do neither of those. Why didn't I think ahead of that? Whatever. You don't need to dance with your dancer every turn, like... let's see. Oh hey, Caspar can do damage. Neat. Yeah, fortunately, well, part of the reason why you want to know if Caspar can do damage or not is that if you defeat the Death Knight in this chapter using Caspar, you will get the Scythe of Sariel. So that weapon he's using right now. The Death Knight, not Caspar. And that is a pretty neat weapon. It has a high critical hit rate, and all that other fun stuff. Oh boy, that guy's charging up towards Mercedes and Caspar. Okay, so that means we'll probably have to move him if we need to deal with that. Or we'll just move faster and intercept him one way or the other. We got this.
It had to be done.
Now that I think about it, I don't know if Dark Flyer gets or double magic uses. Well, I don't think so, but I think they get the normal amount. So, most mages get the... if a class says it can use some magic, it'll have the number of spell uses they get. If it just says they can use magic, then they get the regular amount, and then if they have a skill that doubles their magic uses, then they, of course, double the regular amount. Very, very handy stuff to keep in mind. Yeah, I thought my recording software had gotten these glitches. I thought I had these glitches sorted out, but no. Turns out I didn't. You have to be very careful when recording Switch games in the future. If I do more Switch games in the future. I probably shouldn't say if. I should really get around to doing the other Fire Emblem, or the other paths or routes. Okay. Fortunately, they can just reach to Mercedes, so Mercedes can keep Caspar safe. So glitchy. Alright. let's go ahead and ward Dimitri. Since we only get one warp, we're gonna have to make sure we use it properly. And then hopefully I can get Manuela into a better class sooner rather than later. Because that would be fun. Alright. Well, Happy, you don't have any Gambit uses left. Because yours... yeah, yours only has one use. So we're gonna have to think of something else. Let's see. Maybe Balthus? I think he's got a good one equipped. Fulisade. Well, it's accurate at least. And we are getting closer to the end of the game, but I don't think I have any of my save files from this far back left over. I didn't utilize my save files to their full extent. I really should have. Wait, why did I only use Miasma? Yeah, Happy would have been so much happier if I had been using, what's the word? Swarm Z to reduce this thing's speed. A wild demonic beast. Are they so common that they show up in the wild? What is up with that? Why are they that common? Whatever. Let's go ahead and sword this out. Wow, this episode is just a glitch, or this part is just a glitchy mess. Ugh. If I'd noticed that sooner, I would have been able to re-record it. But what can you do? We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
If the goddess wills it.
I'm impressed.
And then I'll just have to look into getting a better recording setup for Switch games. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take this guy out with a net.
You ready?
Aw, yeah.
Nobody's fool. I'm glad I can count on you.
Alright, and I forgot to note the map objective. We just have to take out every enemy except the Death Knight. Defeating him is entirely optional. I would recommend doing it anyway, and trying to do it with Caspar. He should be able to do enough damage at base. I hope that he can, but But trust me, it'll be a lot easier if you've got a Caspar that's at least leveled a little bit.
Looking good.
Fortunately, one thing that can help Caspar out in this situation is his personal skill. Caspar's personal skill reduces the avoidance of any enemies that are close by, or adjacent to him. There are some unique things I kind of want to try with that, but it's a bit trickier to pull off than, well, it's a lot trickier to pull off than I'd think, or I'd like, since the classes that, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, well, I guess what I am trying to say is that,
Any merit I have pales beside yours.
The Dark Mage and Dark Bishop classes have an ability called Heart Seeker innately equipped. And what Heart Seeker will do is reduce the avoidance of adjacent enemies. So if you put that on Caspar, it doubles them up. Well, but the problem is Caspar is no mage. I think he even has a weakness in Reason Magic. And in order to, and of course in order to allow him to use the Dark Mage class, you will have to defeat the Death Knight. You'll want to do it at least twice. Yeah, you'll want to do it twice because you need to have 2 Dark Seals. First, you gotta use one to qualify for Dark Mage itself, and then have another one to get to Dark Bishop. You can't just skip right to Dark Bishop, which is unfortunate to say the least. But the biggest problem with trying a build out like that is that, well, Heartseeker isn't a skill either of those classes will teach once mastered. If Caspar is going to stick with it, he's going to have to stay in Dark Mage and Dark Bishop. cutting into his growth rates and enhancing magic growth he doesn't really have. Not exactly an ideal scenario for him. Anyway, oh wow, Ingrid can just take him out. But I would like to get the Spear of Assail. How do we do if we do one shot? Neat. With 90% accuracy.
I told you that if you fled, I would not chase you. But it seems you wish to die.
Woo!
I must go.
You know what? Yeah, let's actually redo that. I do want to show off the conversation.
You try to hide yourself with that mask and helmet, but I know who you really are.
I have nothing to say to you.
I have an idea.
Aw, yeah.
Put me in there.
So, let's see. That hit rate with the Gambit's too shaky. We're going to want to use Helm Splitter. Well, that doesn't have any extra accuracy. I should have brought Smash.exe.
Ready when you are.
But I usually like to carry around utility Gambits.
I told you that if you fled, I would not chase you. But it seems you wish to die.
Yeah, and then, like on other maps on hard mode, attacking the Death Knight causes him to start moving. So you have to be very careful of that. Alright.
The infamous Death Knight, champion of the Empire. Taking you down is gonna be satisfying.
Simpleton. Simple, but effective.
You're not getting away that easy.
Alright.
Why not?
There we go. So we got him.
Thank you.
With Caspar, no less. Woo! I do wish I had brought Smash.exe. Well, actually, it's just called Smash, but it's always funner to just add the .exe, don't you think? I think so. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and miasma the Wolfie down. Good job, Happy. And then finish it off with someone.
There's no stopping me.
Not Manuela, she can't do it. And definitely. But she can at least weaken it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's see, and then... Balthus for the win!
My arms can't get much bigger.
Ooh, are they big? I hope they are.
What's my strategy?
Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Yeah.
I'll comply.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and start having the rest of our group move to the right-hand side. So that way we can finish routing, finish killing every last one of them.
Sunshine.
Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and...
Thanks.
Ward for the Jits and Shiggles. Ow. Ow. Ew.
Reinforcements are approaching. What should we do?
Yeah.
Let's take them out. Reinforcements just means we get to fight even more.
What even triggered those? Ugh. Maddening, there would be ambush spawns. What would even be the cause of them? I don't know. I don't want to have to deal with that. And since those are snippers, they'd have just huge range. Stupid snippers. Yeah. Happy should be able to handle these Dark Knights. She's very resisty. And Magic ignores terrain, so she doesn't have to worry about that. So we're all good. And they're going to keep cutting into her defense, which doesn't even matter because they don't hit defense.
Wait for me! I doubt this shall have impact.
Now look at you being wrong, Constance. And then... let's see here. One more barrier to take down. Woo! Okay. Hey, look, Caspar can do more. Neat.
Big win!
Let's see. Alright, I kind of feel like looking up at what causes those reinforcements to spawn. But I also don't feel like I should be distracting myself any more than I already am, because I am very distracted right now. Let's see here. Yeah, why not?
All is going to plan.
Alright, and then... Okay, hold on. Give me just a second.
Good assist.
Alright, we're back. Okay, and we gotta... Oh, I see. We did a chain... I think I did a trade chain to get the healing staff on Manuela, so she can actually heal a bunch. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I was looking that up. Okay. Woo, thank goodness for Mercedes having very good range with healing magic.
Close. We came out on top. This time.
Oh, crap baskets, they're charging! What are we going to do against so many enemies that are easily handled?
One of us had to die.
Well, you know what we're gonna do? We are going to kill every last one of them. Now, let me see here. Oh, I just saw an interesting note. It said on this chapter that if this, or it said on
Getting used to this.
on the good wiki that if you do this chapter after from chapter 16 onward, all the enemy levels will be all the enemies will be 3 levels higher. Since the enemies will gain levels automatically, or rather, every time they gain levels, their stats will increase based on what the class growths are. That could make the enemies on Maddening quite problematic.
So my stray arrow finished it.
Thank goodness we're allies.
Alright, let's see here. Okay. And then it says every non-monster enemy other than the Death Knight begins moving after any unit enters the central forested area. So I assume that's the area right around the Death Knight.
I'll keep moving forward.
Alright, and the trigger for those reinforcements that says on turn 10 or upon any player unit other than Mercedes or Caspar ending their turn within 3 tiles of Mercedes on Caspar. That's what causes all those reinforcements to spawn. So they're going to show up no matter what, but you do have some level of control over them based on well, exactly when you trigger them. Since you can force them to show up early, or just have them wait. So it could be very handy to bring characters who get rescue onto this map. So Flane, Constance, and Anna. Flane, Constance, and Anna all get rescue. So does Bernadetta, actually, but it's unlikely you're using her as a mage, but she can rescue.
Nice try. I'll end this quickly.
It's really tempting to try.
You took me lightly.
But if you're not playing on Maddening, you don't have to worry about when those reinforcements spawn, as long as you get everyone up here quick enough to deal with them. Because they'll likely go directly for Mercedes and Caspar. Ah yeah, foul play strats with the flyers. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, since all the non-monster enemies charged at us, we should have nothing but monsters left to sweep up. So hopefully the rest of this chapter is smooth sailing. As far as I can tell, there shouldn't be any more reinforcements, so we're good to go there. And, you know, why not? Let's go ahead and dance before we move Yuri. Someone was right next to him anyway, and he has the fetters of Domri. So, that's always handy. Wait, why do I keep calling them that? They're the dancer's glove.
Thanks.
And I know Ward, I should probably be more careful with how I use it. I usually just use it for free experience, but what it actually does is, what it does is it boosts resistance. So it would be very handy as a way to, what's the word I'm looking for?
No escape!
Well, as a way to prepare for dealing with enemy mages. Always handy. Alright, so we got that monster mostly ready to be dealt with. Let's just break the barrier and finish off this health bar, and then we'll just break the other one. Makes me a little bit envious to see the monsters being so weak. I've gotten so used to them being gigantic HP monstrosities on Maddening. It's a bit, well, maddening. Mwahahahaha. Let's go ahead and put a net there for now. Why not? Why not? Okay. And then we're gonna thunder you.
Yeah, just stop already.
Way to go, Manuela. Maybe you're not completely useless for offense. Yeah, she kind of is, really. Let's not sugarcoat it for her. It is nice that she does reduce the critical hit rate that enemies have, though. For adjacent allies, anyway. That is neat, to say the least. Anything to increase the odds is always good. Alright, let's draw those snippers out with Balthus. Oh boy. This recording is just a glitchy mess. I hope I don't have to do too much editing and to make it viewable, because if I do, I don't think I'll be able to save this recording, and I'll just have to start over and hopefully power my way through to this part. Which will make this a lot more tedious. Alright, well, let's just take this snipper out.
Same old, same old.
Oh, right, one thing I think I keep forgetting to mention about maddening that I really like
Oh, heck yeah.
is that they give enemies skills on maddening, but the skills are, aside from unique enemies or bosses, are determined based on their class. So, for example, every archer and sniper on maddening will have the skill Poison Strike.
I appreciate it.
So every time you see an archer or a sniper, you know they will be carrying Poison Strike. Snipers also carry Vantage, which is a real Richard relocator, because
Be at peace.
normally if one of your units can't take out the sniper at close range, you'd finish them off with a ranged unit. But if you try that on maddening, the sniper will attack first. It's very problematic for my current playthrough, since one of my ranged units include flyers, and flying units take triple damage from bows, so they would probably die if I attempted that. You have to be very careful. Yeah, let's save the warp. I really hope I get Manuela into a bishop or a Gremory soon, because the double warp will be nice. And I think both of those classes also have higher magic than Trickster, so it would also increase her range. But then again, she also has Foul Play, and that kind of works like a warp within whatever range she can reach. Well, 5 spaces of it.
I aim for greatness.
Okay, and then 2 more. Why are there so many enemies here? I don't like it. No.
You saved me.
Yeah, and one nice thing about Mercedes being one of the units being so far away from the others is that she tends to have a pretty good range with her with physics. And since you're most likely going to have her as a bishop or a Gremory, that range is going to be really big. Or rather, she's going to have double uses of those, and then the range will be really big thanks to her magic stat. That's what I meant to say. Alright. Oh, I forgot to see how much damage those guys do. Well, you know what? We should have a workaround, and that workaround is parking in the forest and waiting. Wait, I was supposed to dismount. Because she doesn't get anything from the forest otherwise. And she doesn't even have alert stance equipped, so it's not gonna help her out too much. At least I don't think she does.
You're amazing.
I didn't notice her getting. I didn't notice the stat boost animation go up like that. Alert stance really makes flyers especially handy for maddening. Increased dodge rates don't guarantee that you'll always avoid everything, but it is nice to have on your units that you're going to pull enemies in with, because hopefully they will avoid getting attacked.
I'll end this quickly.
Woo!
I shall not stray.
Oh, the other one couldn't reach her. Okay then, let us finish this off. Who wants the experience? Manuela kinda needs it. What can Manuela do? She can double him with 19. Oh wait, that's not gonna kill. Oh, whatever. Let's just get the experience on her. And let's see. Who do we finish him with? Mercedes! Aw, yeah.
I don't expect forgiveness.
We did it! Are you alright, Mercedes?
I am, thanks to you. But still...
There's something you wanted to ask him, right? Come on, he ran off into the forest.
Thank you, Caspar.
Yay! We earned battalions, church soldiers, and Burglee's war group. I think Burglee's is the name of Caspar's house. He didn't inherit a crest, though, so... Such a pity. I wonder what his crest would have been.
You came.
How many years has it been since we last spoke? I'm so sorry. I should have come for you sooner. I'm sure it wasn't pleasant living in House Bartels.
I'm not sure I follow. Do you know this guy, Mercedes?
My younger brother, Emile. Is it really you?
I'm sorry, what? Your brother is the knight? But you two look nothing alike.
Mercedes, leave the monastery.
Hold on just a minute. Is that all you've got to say for yourself?
This doesn't concern you.
That's not true. You're her brother, right? But you've got nothing nice to say to her after all this time?
You will die.
Even if I die, I've made my choice. Please, Emile, fight on our side instead.
I cannot. My soul has long departed. And yet, here, take this and go.
Is this a hero's relic? You and I must share the same crest.
When next we meet, I will kill you without hesitation.
You won't kill me. I have this now.
What is it? You got a problem with me?
Take this.
This is...
I will kill her. Until then, she must live.
Emile! I can't believe he's gone again.
I can't tell whether or not he actually cares that you're his sister.
Somewhere, hiding underneath that helmet, there's a very sweet boy.
Is that a joke? Would a sweet boy threaten to kill someone? I don't get you, Mercedes.
Living at House Bartels changed him. But that's beside the point. Thank you, Caspar. I couldn't have confronted him without you.
Don't worry about it. I may not understand you half the time, but we're still pals.
Come on then, pal. Let's get back to everyone else.
Yay, the Raphael gem and the Scythe of Cereal. Anyway, I'll go ahead and call that here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.